Welcome everyone to Brantford Wrestling. My name is Jamie Franchuk, here with Chris Crucifix. Chris, how are you doing, friend?
Feeling great. It's a great summer evening here in Brantford, Ontario at the Knights of Columbus. And it's a great card put on by Brantford Wrestling, the second annual. We're going to kick things off big time with a ladies match up here. And you heard that ovation for the wild child, Jody Threat, as she came out to the Knights of Columbus, taking on the young Zondra Lee.
Yeah, Jody Threat, no stranger to big matches, no stranger to action, but Zondra Lee, she's a young up-and-comer. Do you think she's going to give Jody Threat the respect she deserves here?
Absolutely not. Zondra Lee coming up in the Northland wrestling area, trained by the legendary Dane Jarris. And we got talent from all over Canada here at Brantford Wrestling, but she's in there with one tough customer, the wild child Jody Threat, who definitely has the experience advantage in this contest.
Yeah, no doubt, Chris, and you can see it there. Jody backing. Oh, Zondra Lee looking for show of sportsmanship here. I don't know if Jody Threat's going to go for this. Let's see.
A little too late for handshakes, if you ask me. This match presented by big-time sponsors at Avenue Lighting here at St. Paul and Brant Ave. They've been supporting Brantford Wrestling 2 years in a row now. And that's where that handshake got Jody Threat, a kick to the midsection, and now pulling on that hair.
Yeah, you can see Zondra Lee has her hair tied up there. Jody Threat, a lot to grab onto. Could be a dirty advantage there from Zondra Lee.
Great reversal, go behind by the wild child, hits the rope, shoulder block takedown. Power advantage to the wild child so far. Back elbow takes Zondra Lee down to the canvas once again, Jamie.
Zondra Lee into the corner. Oh, big corner clothesline. Another one from, Jody Threat just giving it to Zondra Lee.
Wild child going to town here, unloading. You can see the senior official, Harry D, trying to get both women out of the corner. And they do just that with a belly-to-belly overhead suplex. And it was a near fall for the wild child.
2 count counted by Harry D, senior referee here at Brantford Wrestling. Zondra Lee rolled out to the apron. She's calling for time. Sorry, there are no timeouts here.
Brantford fans taking a bit of exception with the tenacious Zondra Lee here, but this might be a big mistake for her. Trying to use that count to her advantage, but Jody Threat going to bring her in the ring the hard way.
Zondra Lee, though, capitalizing, using that ring. Good awareness.
German release suplex there from Zondra Lee, beautifully executed. Going for that near fall here again. Once again, hooks the leg.
Going for those covers. Very smart move. Staying on her. She's going for the win here. Oh, man.
Smothering the wild child. Zondra Lee in control here early on.
No, but she's losing focus, talking to the fans. Zondra Lee's got to keep her eye on the prize here. If she's gonna capitalize, if she's gonna get a win over Jody Threat.
Loving blows to the back of the wild child. Zondra Lee goes to town once again, trying to soften up the back of Jody Threat here.
Yeah, Zondra Lee toying with Jody Threat here. I don't know if this is a great idea. You got to stay on her. I mean, Jody Threat's been everywhere. TNA wrestling, fighting back.
Jody Threat traveled all over the world, former TNA Knockouts Tag Team Champion. And now right here in the opening contest, things going her way. Sling blade, nicely executed from Zondra Lee, hooks the leg once again.
Quick cover. Quick cover, I like to see that. She's got to keep that eye on the prize for the whole match if she's going to get a victory here over Jody Threat.
And you can see Zondra Lee, Jamie, wise beyond her years, right back to work. Wouldn't get Jody Threat, a moment to breathe, smothering her with this reverse chin lock, doing anything she can to keep Jody Threat grounded.
Oh boy, big move here. Stunned Zondra Lee into the corner, but Zondra Lee, nobody home.
Jody Threat on the comeback trail here. Unloads on Zondra Lee. Series of clotheslines, taking her opponent down.
Oh, big kick to the bread basket. Oh boy, kick to the side of the head. Zondra Lee's reeling on that second rope. Jody Threat firing up. Oh, knees to the back and oh, German suplex.
Called a receipt in wrestling, Jamie. A little payback from that suplex, series of suplex we'd seen earlier from Zondra Lee. Jody Threat gets her up top. When we see that F5, it might be all over. Zondra Lee knows that. Trying to break that hold and does.
Well scouted. She knew she was in trouble if that F5 went off. But oh boy, that steel ring post to the shoulder of Jody Threat.
Could be a serious difference maker here for Zondra Lee. This could be the opening she needed. Now with Jody on her back, Samoan driver.
Ooh, 2 count for Zondra Lee. She thought that was 3. She thought that was a slow count. I don't think so. That was a fair count by Ref Harry D. Oh, don't be too concerned, Zondra.
With her back turned, big mistake. Trying to whip Jody Threat across that squared circle. Jody will not budge, holding on to that top rope with dear life. Reversal.
Oh, big spear.
Takes Zondra Lee up into the air. This could be all over.
Oh no, I think that's all she wrote.
Big time victory here for the Wild Child. And the match presented by Avenue Lighting. We just lit things up here at Brantford Wrestling in the opening contest.
What an opening bout, Chris. Jody Threat getting the win, but you know, Zondra Lee, that was a good showing by Zondra Lee.
Still making her young journey in professional wrestling. And she was inside that squared circle with one of the best and brightest, one of the toughest in Ontario professional wrestling today, the Wild Child, Jody Threat.
Zondra Lee wondering what happened, asking Carrie D what happened. That F5 took a lot out of her. But I'm sure, Chris, isn't the last we're seeing of Zondra Lee. That was a great showing.
Incredible way to kick things off at Brantford Wrestling. It's the only opening contest. We still got 5 board made matches to go. Stay with us.